Hey guys, this is Rue from Rue TV, and if you didn't know, you are watching Jammin' Music Man. So don't even think about changing that channel. Don't even come close to picking up that remote. Well, it wouldn't be a remote, it's the internet. It's like keyboard or I don't touch them. Keep it here on Jammin' Music Man, my favorite channel on YouTube.
What's up, guys? It's me, Jammin' Music Man, and welcome to my special new video. And in this video, we're going to be talking to Buff Bagwell. That's right, Buff's back in another one of my videos. And in this video, I was lucky enough to talk to Buff as I was a co-host of my buddy Brian Vaughn's wrestling podcast show, The Wrestling Wrap-Up. Link will be in the description box to his podcast show. Check him out. He does it every Wednesday. About 5:30, 6:30, somewhere between that time. But I hope you guys will go check him out. But in this video, we talked to Buff about his career, what things were like behind the scenes in WCW, the current state of the wrestling business in 2018, and a whole lot more. So I hope you guys will tune in and check out this video. So enough of the talk. Let's talk to Buff Bagwell.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on Blog Talk Radio. You there, James? Hello?
Yes, this is Bagwell.
Okay, hey, Buff, how are you?
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
No, not too much. Just discussing the wrestling wrap up and everything. Give me just a second. I'm gonna tell my co-host that was filling in to call back into the show. Okay, give me just a second.
Okay, all right, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, we were just discussing the current WWE and everything, and how it's how they're having Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar fight for the fifth time now, because they just keep doing that for some reason, What are your thoughts on that?
If you don't mind, the phone kind of broke up. Ask me that again, buddy.
Oh, okay. What I was saying, we were just talking about Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar for the fifth time, and how they keep shoving Roman Reigns down everybody's throat, and what are your opinions on that? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, this is a podcast, and I shoot from the hip. Roman Reigns sucks. Nobody likes him. I think he's great. I think he's phenomenal. But one thing is first. When I wrestle on TV, did I have a shirt on? Ever?
No
is the answer. The answer is no. He has a body shirt that covers his upper body, and trust me, you don't cover your upper body unless there's something to cover. I went to overalls during my injury to cover my weaknesses, but when I got back into shape, I couldn't come out of those overalls fast enough. So that there's telling me that he's insecure or something about his look to do that. And I hate that for him. And I'm sorry because I'm a Roman Reigns fan. I like him. I really do. But he catches a lot of heat, and I don't know why. But still, pro wrestlers from the beginning came out with their shirts off. Over the last couple of years, shirts are on because guys are fat, they're out of shape, and they're good workers, but they're not allowed to really do what they got to do. So.
Well, you got a point there. You got a point there, and James, welcome back to the show.
What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
Talking
What's
to
up,
Buff
Buff?
Bagwell.
Another legend.
Now I think y'all met before, hadn't you, James? Hadn't you had him on your YouTube channel before?
That's right. I interviewed Buff back in 2015. It was at a Big Steel show, the old school wrestling show. I don't know if you remember, Buff, but I interviewed you backstage.
I can promise you without lying, I do not remember whatsoever. But I can promise you if I did it meaningful and straight up. So that's what makes it count.
Thank you, man. Like I said, the interviews on my YouTube channel, and it was, it was cool to meet Buff, one of my favorites from the good old days.
Yeah, one thing, one thing I can say about
a very good run.
One thing I can say about you, Buff, is you're an amazing athlete, and I think that the wrestling promotions out there are really missing out on your talent and everything, because when you were in CW, you gave it your all. You gave charisma. You gave the spunk that a lot of the wrestling stars out there today, they don't have. And you had a lot of charisma out there, and on the mic and the promos and stuff. You could go out there and you could get the fans behind you. Whenever you said, Buff is the stuff and the girls can't get enough, I mean,
right.
You could get the people behind you. But a lot of guys now, they go out there and they got a script to read or whatever, and they don't have it. I mean, I'm sorry, but they don't have it.
Well, let me explain something to you. I'm not saying this to be cool. I'm not saying this to be cocky.
Uh-huh.
That's something you can't teach. You can go to WWF wrestling school. You can go to a wrestling school private. You can do anything you want to do, but you can't teach somebody how to be cool. Hear me out when I say this. I was cool way before I wrestled. Way before I wrestled. I got into wrestling to make money. Then I learned to respect the business. And that's the truth. And most guys that make big money in this business didn't dress up like, man, let me back up. Most guys in this business did dress up like their favorite wrestler at Halloween. They did drive in their cars and sleep in their cars to make $50. Those are the stories out there that made success stories, but I was not one of those. I was in shape, young, could work, and ready to be put on TV, and that's what happened. And that's why I had such a long career.
Man, that is an unbelievable story, and it pays to listen to the ones that are training you and the ones that are telling you, say, look, you need to do this or you need to do that, and not getting ahead of yourself and not thinking that you know it all when you don't. And a lot of the guys out there today, they just go, oh, well, I'm going to go wrestle school. I'll be a wrestler and go out here on national television and make a fool of myself.
I got all this money and everything's good, and it's easy because Buff Bagwell did it and everybody else did it, so I can do it. It ain't that easy, bro. It's very, very hard. Keep in mind, there used to be 2 companies to go to. There's 30 football teams, or 31, whatever it is, there are 2 wrestling teams. So 2 is much better than 1 because you got no leverage. I was making $1 million a year to $175,000. Now, granted, we all know as listeners, $175,000 is a lot of money. But when you're used to making $1 million a year, it's a big, big deal. So I had to sell the house, the Jag, everything. Just to start over, at being rich again at $175,000, that's a lot of money. So, but it wasn't just an easy, float over. It was hard.
Well, James, you got any comments for Buff?
I just want to say, Buff, I heard your episode on why it ended with Robbie E, and it was a great episode, man. Learned a lot more about Buff the stuff.
That's great. That's great, dude.
And I saw you at the UCW show back in June in Griffin. You and somebody else, you took on Barbarian and another guy. I was there that night.
Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. Yeah. So that's classic, So that's great.
Yeah. Also,
now, go ahead.
Go
James.
ahead.
You go ahead.
I was just going to ask Buff. Buff, what is some of your favorite memories of being at WCW Saturday night?
WCW Saturday night for me, once the NWO happened, was they would have to beg us to do the Saturday night show because we were working, 300 days a year, and to go on the WCW Saturday night show was kind of, believe it or not, at that stage, was kind of silly. So guys like me, of course, said, yes, I'll do it for you, Terry, or Terry Taylor, our agent, or whoever the agent was asking me, of course I would do it. But there was times I would say, Terry, I've got this, and this, and I can't, I got so much going on, on the live stuff. But every time I could, I'd reach out and help Saturday Night Live TV taping on 605 with Tony Schiavone. And so, yeah, I just tried to fit in the best I could every time I could. And I've said this 1,000 times before, but I'm going to say it again. WWF, not WWE, the WWF never had time to meet Marcus Bagwell. And if they would have had a chance to meet Marcus Bagwell, I would have had an 11-year run there, just like I had an 11-year run with WCW. So that simple, that easy. It's just kind of, it is what it is, because they read the internet. I was hard to deal with on the internet. They don't know the true story. They never got a chance to meet Marcus Bagwell. WCW guys that talk good about me, like the Patriot and those kind of guys, Sting, Luger, those kind of guys, they knew Mark Bagwell. WWF guys at the time did not know Marcus Bagwell. So they were reading all this bad stuff, and that's what they went with. So that's what happened to me.
Well, Buff, I want to ask you this now because I'm looking at the time, and we got about 5 minutes left on the show. But I want to ask you this because I know you're going to be a part of wrestling history. September the 1st, you're going to be a part of StarCast, All In,
yes,
pay-per-view, ran by the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson. Nick and Matt Jackson and Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. And a few weeks ago, I had on the WC11 podcast on Facebook Live, I had on Matthew Papa Buck, and he was talking about StarCast. So tell us a little bit about StarCast, what you're going to be doing there, and the All-In pay-per-view.
The StarCast ended up being like they thought. When my agent called, they thought, "Oh, well then you're more than welcome to fly up and." Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I said, my agent called and they threw her a spiel like, hey, he can buy a table, he can do whatever, he can do this, he can fly himself in. And my agent said, look, we're not doing any of that. So we went from not getting any of a payday to a payday for all 3 days or 4 days, and there's a breakfast special you can come out to meet me in, and there's all kind of stuff. So check it out, look at it, and see. But it's really, really a cool thing.
That sounds like fun for all the fans out there in Chicago, and sounds like it's going to be a good one. I mean, I know that there's a whole line of talent from past and present that is on that lineup, and names like Kevin Nash, Eric Bischoff, Scott Hall, Conan. My
agent alone has got Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and me.
Wow.
So at one table, there's going to be that going on, which is Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Buff Bagwell, and Scott Steiner. That's 4 huge names sitting there taking pictures and autographs or buying 8x10s, whatever you want to do. It's all going to be lined up, so it's all good to go.
Man, well, that sounds really exciting, and I want to thank you, Buff, for calling in, just to talk wrestling with us on this wrestling wrap up, and I want to thank James for stepping in as guest co-host to take Randy's place, and Randy's not able to be here.
Thanks so much. Thank you so much for doing that, bro. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Buff. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And
no problem.
Hope y'all both have a great week, and please stay in touch, Buff, and you also stay in touch too, James.
All right, Brian. Me, I'm not good at reaching out, but I'm great at calling back, and Brian, you know that. So
I sure do.
When you want me, I'll come right back to you, buddy, and it's been a long time. I'll reach out back to you because of respect.
Hey, Brian.
I appreciate it, Buff. Yeah, yes, James.
Does Buff have time for one more question?
Yeah, we got time for one more question.
All right, Buff. I want to know, how do you feel about the state of the wrestling business in 2018?
That's the best question I've been asked in a long time.
Because as a WCW fan...
No, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Okay.
Let me really think what I would say.
All right.
Nobody saw this coming. Nobody. The only thing that could mess up Buff Bagwell's career, along with several others, I'm sure, but we all focus on ourselves because it's selfish in one word, but it's also love yourself more than I love y'all. I love y'all, but I love me first. Y'all should love yourself first. And with that said, you know, you got to go with just the facts of, you know, they call you. You don't reach out to them. You don't call them. You let them call you, and they want you. You know, and so what happened in Chicago was huge. I went from a guy, I can't remember his name, but my agent knows it, that was telling me to, yeah, he can come in and buy a table and fly, you know, pay his own trans and air ticket and all that. I wouldn't do that to save my life. If I was getting ready to die right now, and I had to buy my own ticket to go to WrestleCade or WrestleCon, whatever it's called, I would just blow my brains out and get it over with, because I'm not going to do that. If they want me, then I'll come. I'm not going to force anything down their throats, and all these guys do also do that. They, you know, they'll call up. Do you have any openings? Do you have? They know.
We got about a minute and a half left, guys.
All right. They know where you're at, and they know how to get you. So if they want you, they will call. And so my agent was able to fix it, give me a payday, and now it's turned into a breakfast with fans and dinner with Nash, Scott Hall, Scott Steiner, and me. So it's a gigantic deal. And go to God damn, it's a brand new thing, but it's I think it's Touche, Touche, SHEY.com. I think. Touche.com. I'm going to find out, because it just happened in the last couple of days, my agent doing this, and she's dove all the way in. I know
we got 1 minute left, guys, because the blog talker cut us off. It ain't me.
I said 45, so I was pretty close. Long story short, this is my number on a live podcast, 404-844-9561. And hear me out. If you call to shoot the shit, I'm not going to talk. But if you call and have a reasonable something that you want done, I do it. The problem is there's not enough people out there to know that I do that, but I do. So just remember, that's the number. You got it. 404-844-9561, Buff Bagwell. And thanks for having me on your show.
Okay, thank you, and thank you, James.
All right, Brian.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for always watching my videos. Also, in the description box below, I'll post a link to some of my past videos. So go leave me some comments, show me some love on those videos. But guys, I'm Jamming Music Man. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.